Hello everyone, my name is Prosper. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a Shopify dropshipping store with Oberlo and Aliexpress. So if you are new to this concept, that you are new to Shopify, you don't know what Shopify is, you don't know what dropshipping is, or how to create a store on Shopify, just make sure you stick around because I'm going to be putting you through how to do all of this in the course of this video. And to get this done, this is what we are going to be following. These are the steps that we are going to be covering in the course of this video. I can say how to create a Shopify dropshipping store with Oberlo and Aliexpress. So this is a new and up-to-date Shopify tutorial. You see, with the new Shopify interface and everything that Shopify has to offer, I'm going to be putting you through the course of this video. So yeah, all the steps we are going to be following. We are going to be looking at the introduction, what is Shopify and what is dropshipping, which I will be talking about briefly, and then all this, how to sign up and everything that you need to know to have a very good and successful Shopify dropshipping store. So when we talk about Shopify, Shopify is an e-commerce platform that is created for creating an online store. So that's what a Shopify is. And then when we talk about a dropshipping, dropshipping is simply a term that is used to describe you having a store, an e-commerce store whereby you don't have the product, you don't have a physical store for that product. You don't have a physical store for that product. You didn't stock that product somewhere. But what you just do is that you head over to AliExpress, you pick the product from AliExpress, you list it on your own Shopify store. So once the buyer comes to your store to make order, you get notified that you've received an order. And after that, you head back to AliExpress to make that order and import, with the help of Oberlo, the buyer's details such as the contact address or the delivery address will be automatically imported to AliExpress when you are making the order, and the order will be shipped to the buyer that ordered it from your store. I hope this makes sense. So with that, now let me show you the store that we are going to be creating in the course of this video. So right here is the store that we are going to be creating. This is Men Fashion Hub 98. So you can see it look very simple and very neat. So right here we have this slider. So that is showing the, with this you know what the store is all about. So we are talking about men fashion items. You can see. So this is if you scroll down, these are different sections. So this is a collection. Call it a collection list, listing the collection, the t-shirts, trousers, sneakers, watches. So once you scroll down again, you can see different products that are being listed on the store. So then here we have a very simple footer. We also have this chat button, chat with us. I'm going to be putting you through how to set this up also. So once you click on it, you'll be able to chat with the owner of the store using your Facebook accounts to chat with the owner of the store. So right there we have the congratulations, you've got free shipping. You know, we are dealing with drop shipping, and one significant thing about drop shipping website is offering free shipping. And the reason why you can offer free shipping is that the buyer will be getting free shipping, but you've included the price or the cost of shipping with the cost of the product itself. So with that, you'll be able to offer the buyer free shipping. All these I'm going to be putting you through in the course of this video. Right here we have this menu showing all the items that we sell, you know, by category. We have t-shirts, trousers, watches. So once they click on any of them, let's say they click on sneakers, so you'll be taken to the collection for 6 sneakers, and you can sort them, you know, either by best selling, alphabetical, by price, you know, by dates, whichever way. So the buyer have the opportunity to do all of this. So let's also see how one product looks like. So once you click on, let's say, this white lace-up breathable shoes, sneakers. So this is how the products will look like. A product page looks like. So right here for this particular product, there are different colors. We have the gray, red, white, black and white. So the customer can choose any color, let's say white, and then can choose size. So there are different sizes. So you can either add to cart or buy now. So here is the description, and then if you scroll down, you can see recommended for you. All this is, there's a particular app that is making this available. You know, while the customer rather is seeing this particular product, while they are seeing this particular product, and they scroll down, they can say, oh, okay, let me add this rippled jeans to cart. With this, it help increase, you know, the sales. It help increase the sale. So I'm going to be putting you through how to set this up also in the course of this video. And we are going to be making a test order at the end of this video. How to when you receive an order, how do you fulfill that order? You can see it here. So you are going to be making a test order, how to fulfill an order with Oberlo. So all these are what we are going to be covering in the course of this video. And So if you are new to this channel and you are yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and the little bell icon beside the subscribe button. So with that, now let's go back to what we are following, the introduction which I've just talked about. So the next thing is how to sign up to Shopify. So to sign up to Shopify, just head over to akprosperblog.com/Shopify. So once you do that, you'll be directed to this page, and with Shopify will give you a 14 days free trial. So with that 14 days free trial, you have the opportunity to test the platform, and then so once you are on this page, you can just just click on start your free trial. So right here you can see start your free 14 days trial of Shopify. So what you do is you just enter your email address. So enter your email, your password. So now for your store name, so your store name has to be something that is very unique. You have to use a name that is not yet on a Shopify system. For example, in this store I have here, this Men Fashion Hub 98. So if I should type it here again, that Men Fashion Hub 98. So you can see a store with that name already exists. If you are the owner, you can log in here. So that means someone is already using it, and this is it here, Men Fashion Hub 98. So you cannot use the same store name. So what you can so it depends on the niche you are creating, or the kind of store that you are creating. So let me just use first Men Fashion Hub 99. So this is available. So then you click on create your store. So you can see sit tight, we are creating your store. So this is just a little survey. You can decide to skip it. Are you selling already? What's your current revenue? So you can just fill all this, or you can just decide to skip it. So right here, then you add an address so that you can get paid. So right here, you fill in all these details: your first name, your last name, your address, your city, your country, and then your postal code. So let me just do that. So when you are done filling all these details, you click enter my store. So with that, now we've been able to complete the second step, which is how to sign up to Shopify. So to add a theme, so once you are on this page, after you've signed up, just click on online store. Then you'll be taken to the theme page, where we are going to be able to choose our theme. So right now, before we choose our theme, let's open our store in a new tab. Let's see how it currently looks like. So this is it, Men Fashion Hub 99. This is the one that we are creating. So this is how our store currently looks like. So by default, this is what you are going to be having. So this is it. So let's go back to the back end of the store. So to change our theme, so just come down, scroll down, and you see these free themes. You click on explore free themes. So for this, in this tutorial, we are going to be using this theme supply. So you click on it. So there are two types. You have the light and the blue. Is the light style we are going to be using there. You click add to theme library. So now it has been added to our theme library, but that's not the end. So you still scroll down. You can see it is still loading up supply. So let's just wait for it to load up. Okay, so just added. So then you click on this action, and then you publish. So just click on publish again. So you can see it. So theme publish. So if you should go back to the store, Men Fashion Hub 99. So Men Fashion Hub 99, and we reload. Let's reload. So you can see this is how the supply theme looks like. So let's look at it with the Men Fashion Hub 98. Don't forget, this Men Fashion Hub 98 is what we are trying to recreate. We are trying to recreate this store. This Men Fashion Hub 98, we are trying to recreate it using Men Fashion Hub 99. So you can see that the way the menu is, there's a similarity in it. So you can see. So with time, we are going to be changing this to look like this. So now we've been able to add theme to Shopify. So to add the Oberlo app, just come here and click on apps. So sometimes you might have it appearing here, but you might have, but if you don't have it here, you can just click on visit the Shopify App Store. So while that is loading up, let me just talk about the Oberlo app in brief. So that the Oberlo app is one of the most popular app, or the app when it comes to Shopify, dropshipping with Shopify. What that app does is that it allows you to import products from AliExpress. It also helps you when you receive an order and you want to fulfill that order. With the help of the app, the buyer's details will be automatically imported to AliExpress, and then the shipping will be handled by AliExpress or whichever courier is handling the shipping. All these you are going to be seeing later in the course of this video. So you can decide to just search for it scrolling down, but just to save time, you can just search for it, type in the name Oberlo. So this is it here, Oberlo. You can see Oberlo dropshipping app. So you click on it. So you click on add app. So you scroll down, you click on install app. So then you create a password for it. So let me, okay. So once you are done, so you'll be taken to this page. So now let's look at some of the settings that we are going to be doing. So let's click on settings. So store name will be, so this here you can enter your store name. Customer will not see this. Let's just enter our store name. That is Men Fashion Hub. Men Fashion Hub 99. So now let's look at this. So notify customers about shippers order. So look at the first one says send a notification email to the customer when orders get fulfilled or tracking number gets updated. So you can also decide to check this. So but the one I'm interested in this auto update. So when products are no longer available, what happens? So choose an action when one of your products is no longer available from supplier. Apply this to all existing products. So what happens when the product is no longer available? So what you just do is you set the quantity to 0. So with that, what you are going to be having is, let me show you Men Fashion Hub 98. So when the product is no longer available, this is what you are going to be having. It's going to be showing sold out. That means the product is no longer available. Then you can decide to also publish that product. That means the product will no longer be displaying on your store. So if it's unpublished, then you will not have the product listed on your store. So another one is when variant is no longer available, so you can remove the variant. So when the cost change, so notify me. I want to be notified when there is a price change in the item being listed. So I can decide to update and compare at price. So then when inventory change, so you can also then leave it as update automatically. So once you are done, you click on save. So you can see save successfully. So now we've been able to install Oberlo and then do some of the settings that comes with Oberlo. So to search for products, once you are still on this page, you can just come over here and click on search products. So you can see we are importing the product from AliExpress. You can see we have the AliExpress logo here. So for the kind of store that we are creating, remember we are creating Men Fashion Hub. So that means it's a fashion store for male. And these are the products we have there: t-shirts, trousers, watches, sunglasses, sneakers, underwear. So let's start with t-shirts. So let's go back to that Oberlo. So let's type in t-shirts. Then you click on search. Now, and another thing I need to mention here is the fact that you need to have the Oberlo Chrome extension. So it's very important to have this Chrome extension, Oberlo Chrome extension. Look at it here. So to get this extension, you can either search for it when Oberlo Chrome extension. So Oberlo Chrome extension. So I already have it installed. So if you don't have it, you see add to Chrome. So make sure you have it installed on your browser when you are dealing with Oberlo. It's very important. So if you have it installed, so while we are on this page, you can see we have different shirts here, but most of these shirts are either unisex. So let me just make it more direct. So that let me have men t-shirts. Okay, so now we are having a t-shirt that looks like that of male. So you can see these are t-shirts that we can easily add to our store. So but before I add it, I always like to sort it by order count. So when I have it by order count, that means based on the one that has more orders. That's just to let me know, okay, people are actually buying. You can see people has bought this orders of 8,426. What it means is that means this particular supplier has been delivering this product successfully. 8,426. You can see this 5,372. So always check this, and then you check the rating of the supplier. You can see 3,125 rating, and this is about 4.5 star rating. This is 5-star rating. So it's always important to sort it by order count. So now to add any product to the store, so once you over it, we make sure the Oberlo Chrome extension is installed. It's very important. So once you over any of them, you see something, you can see add to import list. So if I want to have this product listed on my store, once I over it, you see add to import list. I click on it. So now you can, this is the name of the product, this is the cost of the product, $3.92. And why this $3.66 is the cost of shipping. So then also pay attention to this selling to. Where are you selling to United States? So if you put the United States, this is the cost of shipping to United States. So let's look at another product. For example, this product again that we have here, the product costs $11.99 and it's free shipping. You can see free. This product offers free shipping. So you can just scroll. Look at this product that we have here. We have it on this store that we've created already. This is it here. So if you want to add that product, once you over it, you can see add to import list. This product costs $4.99 and you get free shipping with it. And you can see there is already 3,288 order, and the rating here is about 4.5. So you can also import it. So this is how you import products using the Oberlo app. So once you are done importing, you go to import list on this side. So what I've just import 2 products, so you can go ahead and import as much product that you want. Okay, let me add one more. Let me look for sneakers. Men's 6. So for men's sneakers, so you can see for this particular one, I think we have this yellow sneakers also on this. This is it here. So for this men's sneaker, for example, it costs $6.79, and then this $2.67 is the shipping, the cost of shipping. And you can see the rating. This is about 5-star rating. So that means it's also a good product that we can add to our store. So to add it, you can just click add to import list. So now I've made it 3. So to see all the product that you've imported, just come to import list. So right now we have you can see 3 products. We've imported 3 different products. So you can have as much product that you want to import to your store, but let's just work with these 3 so that just to save time in this video. So once you import it, so the first product, this is it here. You change the title, because if you don't change the title, you can see all this title will automatically be imported to your store once you click import to store. So what you can do is you can just make it very simple. So okay, so I can just change it to new breathable. Okay, So let me just have it as new breathable men sneakers. So let me just keep it simple like that. So this is for the product. Then you click on description. So this is the description for this product. So I would advise you just change it to something very simple, or if you don't want to change it, just make sure you go through it to see that all the words are correct, because sometimes they are always mistaken in the spelling, and then you can just give it a better description instead of having all this. Then for the variants, so for this particular shoe we have 27 variants. So they are different. We have the black, and in different sizes, size 8, size 7, size 6 for black. So you can choose the one that you want to have listed on your store. So right here is the okay. So the store is currently showing Naira, because I'm doing this video from Nigeria, and by default is showing Naira. So but now let me just go ahead and change it to dollar, so that I think a lot of people will be more familiar with the dollar. So let me just show you how to do that in case you need to change your store currency for any reason whatsoever. So you can just go, let's just go back to our store. So let's come to settings. So you click on general. So right there, then see store currency. So let me just change it to USD, so that I believe a lot of people will be familiar with that. So right here also you can also change a lot of things, like your units. From, if you don't want kg, if you want kg, pounds, you can also go ahead and change your address, and then your store, your contact email. We are still going to be coming back to this, but let's quickly just change the store currency. Once you are done, you click on save. So let's go back to that Oberlo. So let me just refresh this page, so after refreshing, you can see, so now we have everything in dollar instead of Naira, so we are good to go. So now, like I said earlier, we have the variants right there. So if there's any particular one you don't want, if you want all the variants in your store, so you can see this place is checked, use all. So now let me explain. This is the cost. This is the cost of the item itself. So this shoe part costs $11.72. Why this $2.67 is the cost of shipping. So this is the cost of shipping this particular product to AliExpress. Now this price is the price that we are listing it on our store. So let's say this is currently listed as $23.44. You can as well change it. So let's say we want to sell this product for $29. So you can decide to change individual products if you want to give different price for different products. But if you want to give everything the same price, irrespective of the color or the size, you can just click change all prices, set new value. So let's say I want to sell this for $29.99. So $29.99, I click on apply. So save successfully. So now what we have here is that on this particular product you are going to be making a profit of $15.60 on this product, $15.60. So after removing the cost of the product and the shipping, and you are selling for $29.99, this is the profit you are going to be making. Now it's also important to know that when you are pricing your products, is also always give it a reasonable price. Compare the price of the product in your country. How much are they selling it on other e-commerce platform on your in your country? So don't just give it a price that is way too high. So just try to leave it as a reasonable price. So then this compare as price, what it means is that this is the price they are going to be seeing it. So let's say we want to give it a compare that as 35. So let me give it a new value, 35 at $35. So what it means is that on the store, the customer is going to be saying that this product actually costs $35, but you can get it for $29.99. So that is it for this particular one. So let's go and do the same thing to the second product. So for this second product also, let's change the title. So instead of having this long title, you can just have it as 3D men shirts, men t-shirts. So let me remove this. So 3D men t-shirt, let me just leave it like that. Then for the description, so this is the description that we have for this product. So you can also change it to give it a better description. So then for the variants, so we have 48 variants for this particular product. So you can, if you want to have all the variants listed on your store, fine. If you want to just have let's say you just want these two variants, so what you can do is, first let's check this. So you can see we've unselected, so and then one is checked. So maybe we just need only these two variants on our store, so we can just leave those two checked. Then when we look, this particular product offers free shipping, so that's why the cost of shipping is 00. So that means the cost is only $7.25 for this particular variant. While the second variant, which is XXS, so that means this size costs $6.99. So it's the price that you want to list it on your store. This is it. You can decide to change it or adjust it. But if it's this price you want to sell it, so this is the profit you are going to be making on this product. So if you compared at price and the price itself of the product is the same thing, you won't be seeing that save that you'll be seeing at the front of the end of the store. And this is the inventory showing how many of these products is available. So if you are, then the images here. So right here are the product images. So all these ones that you have seen, this correction sign, this sign here that is surrounded in green, these are the product that has already been imported to the store. So if you can decide to remove any one of them, so let me say I want to remove this. So once the minus sign, I click on it. Okay, I want to remove this also, and I want to remove this. So let's say I just want this particular one and then this one. So this one is not there already. I can just click on the plus sign. I click on the plus sign to add this particular one. So I can also click on the plus sign. So that is how to select products. So what we've done to this, so these two products now, these sneakers and this shirt. So you just go ahead and do it for all the product that you've imported to your store. So to save time, we won't be doing this third one. So once you are done and you want to import them to your store, because the product are not currently imported in our store, we just have it under our Oberlo app. So once you just click on the three products, you can see showing three products. Once you check this, so you can see import all to store. Import all to store. So once you click import all to store, you ask that, are you sure you want to push three products to your store? So you can click on yes. So the product are currently being imported. It's already, so all the three products are already imported to our store. So then let's go back to our store. So once we click on products, so you can see all the three products that we have that we imported from AliExpress with Oberlo. You can see they have all been imported to our store. So this is how you import products from AliExpress to your store with the help of Oberlo. So by the way, I've gone ahead to add more products to the store, so which you can see here. I've added, so we have more products that we'll be working with in the course of this tutorial. So now to add collection, if you look at it on this side of the screen, you see collections, you click on it. So when we talk about collections, collection is a way of grouping similar products together. Now let's go to the demo store. So if you look at see what we have here, this is a collection: t-shirts, trouser, sneakers. So once you click on it, on t-shirt for example, you can see the only thing you'll find here are t-shirts. So that it represents a collection. So to create a collection, so once you are here, you click on collections and then you click on create collection. So let's click on it. So for the title, so you had the title, so let's create a collection for t-shirts. So once you are done, the description is optional, so you can leave it. Then for collection type, we leave it as manual. So once you are with that, click on save. So saved collection. So once the collection is saved, let's view it. So view on your online store. So you can see there's nothing there. There's no products under this collection. So what you are going to do now is to add products. So you scroll down under products, you click on browse. So what you do now is to click on products that you want to be under that collection. So since it's t-shirts, I'm just going to tick product that fit t-shirts. So here is one. So once you are done taking all the product that you want to add to that collection, so just click on add. So you can see product updated. So with that, you don't need to save. With that, we've been able to create a collection for t-shirts. So now let's create another collection. So I'll just click on create another collection. So now I'll give it a name. So this one, I want to create a collection for trousers. So the same process. Leave the description is optional, so we will leave it. Collection type is already set to manual. Then you click on save. Now that is saved, so you scroll down again under products, you browse. So now let's just add some product to that collection trousers. So let's select trousers. So here is one. So let me see. So this is another one. Then this men joggers, I'll add it under the trousers collections. So this is another jean. So this ripped jean under the trouser collection. So once you click on add, you can see product updated. So let me add one more. So then we go to the next thing. So create another collection. So let me create another collection for watches. So the collection type is already set to manual. So let me just save. Then you scroll down, click on browse. So now let me select watches. So this blue waterproof watch, chronograph, quartz watch. So that is it. Then you click on add. So it's the same process to create as many collections you want to create. So you can just follow the same process and then you'll be able to create as many collections as you want. So let's just view this collection for watches. So if I click on view on your online store, so this is it. So you can see that these are the products we've added to this collection, watches. So that is how you create a collection in Shopify. So to save time, I've gone ahead to create more collections. So now we have a collection for underwear, sneakers, sunglasses, watches, trouser, and t-shirts. Then this one is created by default, so we can still leave it for now. So we have a total of 6 collections for now. So let's go to the next one. To set up shipping, you come to settings. Once you click on settings, you click on shipping and delivery. So this is where we are going to set up our shipping. So the first thing you do is under this general shipping rates, you click on manage rates. So what you do is you scroll down and then you delete this this default shipping zone that is created here. So to do that, you just click on this 3 dots and you click on delete all this, and then this one, the rest of the word, you click on this and then you delete. So once you are done, you click on save. The shipping that we have here was created by default by Shopify. So the first thing to do is to delete it, then we create our own shipping. So I haven't done that. Let's go back to the shipping. So under custom shipping rates, you click on create new profile. So let's call this profile name, let's call this shipping profile 1. Shipping profile 1. So Don't worry about the name, it's just so that you can be able to see it from the back end. You can see customers won't see this, so I leave it as shipping profile 1. And don't forget, we are offering free shipping. If you look at this demo store, congratulations, you got free shipping. So what we are also going to be offering free shipping. So under the shipping profile 1 product, the next thing is to add products under the shipping profile. So if I should click on add products, so I think because we have a lot of products yeah, that's why it's taking time to load. So once this loads up, you can just click select displayed items. So that will automatically select all the products that we have in the store. So you can see adding 1,679. Why we are having 1,679 is that it's selecting the product itself with all the variants. You can see we have all a different variant for each product, makes a total of 1,679 products. So having selected that, you click on done. Now we've added products to the shipping profile 1. Then the next thing is to the shipping tool. Where are we going to be shipping this product to? To do that, we are going to create a shipping zone. So I click on create shipping zone. So right here, let's give it a name. So you can see customers won't see this. Let me give it so I just gave it that's Australia, Canada, US and UK. So that's the country that we want to be shipping to. So let me search for this country. So you select it. So let me look for the next one. That's the Canada. So just select it. And by the way, if you select it, that means you are shipping to all the province under Canada. If you now click on this drop down, so you can decide that okay, I don't want to ship to Alberta. Then if you uncheck it, that means you are not going to be shipping to Alberta. Then if you uncheck Manitoba, for example, that means you will not be shipping to Manitoba. So but we want to just ship to everywhere, to all the province. So let's just keep everything checked. Then let's go to the next one. So that's the United States. Let me just check that. Then the last one, that's the UK. Then you click on done. Now what we've been able to do is that we are only shipping to these three countries, that's Australia, Canada, US and then UK, for this shipping zone. And don't forget, we are doing free shipping. So to do that, we are going to click on add rates. So let's call it free shipping. Then for the price, we leave it at 00. You can see at 00 is free. So that means they are going to be getting free shipping. Then you click on done. So with this now, we've been able to set up our shipping. So once you are done, you click on save. So shipping profile 1 created. So here it's the shipping profile 1. And if you need more explanation on shipping and delivery, I have a separate video that I did explaining this shipping and delivery and what the shipping profile means. So you can check the description of this video. You'll find the link to that video. But for this video, I'm just going to be leaving it. I'm just going to be leaving it to one shipping profile. But in the video I'm talking about, I did two different shipping profile there. But again, let me just add it that for this shipping profile that we created, remember we added just four countries to it. So those are the only countries we can ship to. Any country outside those 4 countries, we cannot ship. We cannot ship to any country outside these 4 countries that we have here. We cannot ship to them. So just note that. So that is it for ship. So to set up payments, once you click on the settings, you'll be taken to these options under settings. So you click on payments. So you have the option of choosing PayPal. You can also choose PayPal as your means of accepting payment on your store. Then you have the option of third-party providers. Then you have alternative payment method. So if you want to use PayPal, just click on Activate PayPal Express Checkout, and then you'll be good to go. Then for third-party providers, so you can choose. So let's choose third-party providers. So you can see there are different payment providers here. Depending on the countries that you are, the country you're operating from, you definitely find one of these will be available to you. So because I'm doing this video from Nigeria, the only one available here is Cash Envoy and then Paystack. So the only one available to me now is Cash Envoy and Paystack. So depending on your country, like I said earlier, these two options might not be available to you, but these are the only two that is available. You can see others are all unavailable in your country. So whichever one that is available, just click on it and then set it up. So but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be using Bogus Gateway, which is just for testing purpose. So once I click on Bogus Gateway, I can just activate for testing. So with that, I've already selected Bogus Gateway. So let me go back. So that has already been selected. Note this, I'm only using this is only for testing purpose. So if you are doing your restore, then make sure you choose one other payment gateway, or you can decide to use PayPal. So the other options which is available, let's just go through it, which is the alternative payment. Most of these ones are to do with bank transfer and cryptocurrency, which is not advisable. So I think either of these two, PayPal or third party payment provider, I think you should be able to find one that will be available to you in your country that you are operating from. So that is it on how to set up your payments for your Shopify store. To set up the checkout page, so once you come to settings, you click on settings, then you click on checkout. So there are some settings that we have to need to do properly under this checkout page. So the first one is the customer account. So it said choose if you want to prompt your customer to create an account when they check out. So I leave this as optional. Customer will be able to check out with a customer account. Customer will be able to check out with a customer account or as a guest. So I always leave it as optional. So it's not compulsory they create an account before they can shop. Then another thing is customer contact. He said choose which contact method your customer can use to check out and receive updates. So customers can check out using either their phone number or email. So I always leave this as phone number or email instead of customer can only check out using email. So you can just assume that what if the customer doesn't have an email, or the customer is reluctant to put down their email address. So I can leave this as this first option. So to receive shipping updates, customer can download Shop app. So this customer can choose to add a phone number or email to receive shipping updates after they complete their order. So leave this first option as checked. Then form option, choose whether your checkout form requires extra information from the shipper. From your customer rather. So the full name, I always leave this as required your first name and last name. Then company name, optional. Address line 2, optional. Then shipping address, phone number. This is very important, so you must leave it as required. For a lot of reasons, since you are going to be shipping to them, you have reason to call them. So make sure that their phone number is always required. They must leave their phone number, and don't forget, because we've also made it optional for them to create an account. Since it's not compulsory for them to create an account, then they must be ready to put down their phone number. Then for tipping, this is another great feature from Shopify. It said include the option for customer to add a tip at checkout. So customer can add a tip when they want to check out. So show tipping option at checkout. So leave it as check. So this is just an opportunity to earn a little more. Especially, I think if you have repeated customers that are happy with after purchasing for the first time and coming back the second time, if they are impressed, they'll be willing to tip you. Then for the order processing, so while the customer is checking out, you say okay, change how your store responds to checkout and other events. So enable feed for additional information. So this, you can also just look at this yourself and see which one is okay. So after an order has been paid, okay, do not automatically fulfill any of the other line items. So you can also look at this. Then after an order has been fulfilled and paid, automatically archive the order. So that is it on the checkout page. The important settings that is just this customer account, which is optional, and that they can check out with their email or phone number. Then the first name and last name is required. Then the phone number is required. Phone number is required. Then you can select. You can also check this tipping if you want to accept tip. So so those are the major settings under the checkout page. So once you are done, you click on save. So settings saved. So to create a page like the about us, the contact us, privacy policy, return policy, all those pages. So to do that, click on online store. So in the list of this drop down menu here, options, you click on pages. So you do click on add page. So then you give your page a title. So you can see there is just some example there. We have contact, sizing, cart, FAQ. That's frequently asked questions. So let's create the about us. So let's give it the title, about us. So about us. So right here you add the contacts, the content rather for the about us. So let me just copy the one I have here. I think what I used there was just a dummy text. So for the about us. So I just use a dummy text here. So let me just copy it. But when you are creating yours, make sure you use a text that really talks about what your store is all about and what you do. So let me just paste it. So then you can format it. So let me just put this at the center. Let me align it at the center. Then you can also insert image. So let me do that. So let me just upload the logo. So let's take this as my logo, MFH, that's Men's Fashion Hub. So I haven't add your contents for the about us, and then you click on save. So you can see page was created. So let's view the page. So this is our about us page. So this is how it currently looks like. Like I said earlier, what I use here is just dummy text. So when you are creating yours, make sure you use the right text talking about what your store is all about. So let's go ahead and create another page. So click on create another page. So let's call this FAQ, that's frequently asked questions. So for the frequently asked questions, so you can just put some list of possible questions and then you provide answers to them. So let me just put some dummy text also. So once you are done with that, you click on save. You can see page was created. So I want to create another page. So click on create another page. So let me call that the contact us. Now for contact us, so once you just give a title contact us, you don't need to add any content. So just come over to where we have templates, then template suffix, then you click on page.contact and then you save. So that you don't need to add any content. So let's view our contact us page. So you can see selecting that option to automatically create a contact us form, a contact form. So you don't need to there's no code required. Just select that option in the template suffix page.contact and click on save, and then you have your contact us page. So depending on how many pages you want to create or pages you want to have on your store, so you can go ahead and create as much required pages as you want. Other pages you might want to create is the privacy policy, return policy. Some payment gateway will require you have a privacy policy page or a return policy page. So that is it on how to create a page in Shopify. So I've gone ahead to add 2 more pages. So now we have about us, contact us, FAQ, that's frequently asked questions, privacy policy, and return policy. So the next thing you have to do now is to create a menu. So to do that, you click on navigations. So we have 2 options here, that's the footer menu and the main menu. So right here, this is the main menu. Here we have these t-shirts, trousers, watches, sunglasses, sneakers, underwear. All this is the main menu. So let's go to the footer. So right here where we have the contact us, about us, privacy policy, return policy, and FAQ, this is what we call the footer menu. So let's go ahead and create it. So this is it. Let's start with the first one, the footer menu. So you click on it. So by default we have this search. I don't want it, so I can just delete it. So remove. So now let's create our own footer menu. So you click on add menu item. So the contact, so that's contact us, so that's the name. Then for the link, so you want to click on it. The contact us is under pages, so we click on pages. So this is it. Then contact us, and then we click on add. So you can see we already have the contact us. So let's add another one, add menu items. That's about us. That's for the name. Under the link, click on pages, select about us, click on add. So you can see it's very easy. So let's add the next one, FAQ. Select the link, it's under pages, click on add. Privacy policy, so for privacy policy also the same step. And then the last one, which is a return policy. So you click on add. So another thing is that you can as well rearrange all these things. So you can rearrange it if you, for example, you want the frequently asked question rather. If you want it to be the last one on the menu item, you can just drag it down. So you can see, you can as well rearrange all these things. So once you are done, you click on save. So that is saved. You can see menu saved. So let's go back to our navigations. So now we've done the footer menu, let's do that of the main menu. So for the main menu, you click on it. So I want to delete this home and catalog, because if you look at it here, you can see we have t-shirt, trouser, watches. We don't have home here because if you click on this Men Fashion Hub 98, if you want to click on it, it will take you to the home page. So there's no need having home here. So this is what we are going to be having as our main menu. So let's go back. So let me just delete this too. Click on add menu item. So let's call this t-shirts. So for the links for this one now, don't forget when we created t-shirt, we created it under collections. So unlike when we were creating that of the footer, we selected pages, but now we are going to be selecting collections. So you click on collections, t-shirts. So you click on add. So the next one is trousers. So for the link, collections, trousers, click on add. Followed by watches. Then we have sunglasses. No. then sneakers, and then the last one, which is underwear. Then you click on add. So just the same way, we can also rearrange this. If you don't want these arrangements, maybe you want your 6 sneakers to come after t-shirts, you can just drag it. You can see. So whichever way you want to arrange it, you can decide to rearrange it. Also, if you want to have your t-shirts to be under, if you want your trouser rather to be under t-shirt, to be a menu, a drop down menu under t-shirt, what you can just drag this to the right. So that means this t-shirt, this trouser will be under t-shirt, but I want everything to be standalone, so I can just drag it out back. So once I drag it out, so I want it to be everything should just stand alone without any sub menu. So once you are done, you click on save. So with that, we've been able to create the two menu. That's the footer menu and the main menu. So you can see menu saved. So to customize the home page, once you click on online store, you'll be taken to this page, the theme page. But before we start customizing our home page, let's take a look at what our home page currently looks like. So this is what our home page currently looks like. You can see no product is even displaying on the home page. We can see the footer, what it looks like. And meanwhile, what we want to do is to make our home page looks like this. You can see. So that's what we are going to be doing now. How we can make our home page to look like what we are having here instead of this look. So let's go back to the back end of the store. So to customize our home page, you click on customize, you head over here and you click on customize. So this is where we are going to be customizing our home page. So you can see this is what right around this part is where it's showing us what our home page currently looks like. And on this section, all these are called sections. So let's first of all delete all the section. And by the way, if you are creating yours also, it's not compulsory you use the same arrangement I'm going to be using, because this is where this section is where you are going to design your store that is going to give it a different and a unique look. So you can text your level of creativity in this section to create something good. You can even create something better than what we have on this Fashion Hub 98. So the first thing I want to do is to delete all this section that we have here. So by the time we delete all this section, so let me remove it. So as I'm moving it, you can see that this featured collection, and by the time I delete it from this part, you can see that all of them will just, so let's just get rid of all of them so that we can create our own section. Okay, so now we don't have anything here. So let's go back to this main Fashion Hub 98. So now all these are sections. This slider that we have here, it represents a particular section. This text we have here is also a section. This shop for collection list is also a section. So let's go back to the back end of. So the first section we are having on this main Fashion Hub is slideshow. So this slideshow. So let's go back to Fashion Hub 99. So make sure you don't forget this main Fashion Hub 99, which is what we are creating. Meanwhile, this main Fashion Hub 98 is the demo that we are trying to recreate. So let's click on add section. So what we want to add now is slideshow. So this is it, slideshow. You click on it, you click on add. So the transition time, let's just leave it to 5 seconds. Then the next thing is to add images. So let's add the first image. You click on it, you click on select images. So let's upload image. So I have list of images that I want to upload. And also let me add it, whenever you are adding an image to your Shopify store, always make sure that the title of the image fit what the image itself is talking about. So avoid a situation whereby you have the title of your image as image 1, image 2, or picture 1, picture 2. Like this one now, I have it as complete suit for men. And if you look at the picture, it talks about what? A man wearing a suit. Here we have men's shoe store. You can see because there's a shoe here. I have this as men's t-shirts. This one quality suit for men, because the picture itself is talking about suits. I hope you understand what I mean now. So let me just select. So let me click that and click on open. Then I click that. It's already selected. So I click on select. You can see whatever you are doing will be showing live on your store. So we've added one image. So you can add another one. So let's click on add image. You click on select image, upload. Let me select the next one, and then I click on open. So select. We've added 2. So let me add another one. Select image, upload. So I want to add 5. What I have here, I have 5 image. So between 3 and 5 will be okay. So let me add the remaining 2. So let me add the last one. So select image. So select. So don't forget, while you are doing all this, make sure you are saving periodically. You always click on save so that all what we are doing will be saved. And these pictures, I got them from Pixels. So that is where you can get free and copyright free images. You can see the pictures are looking very quality and neat. And when you are selecting your image, make sure that the size are the same thing, so that the slider, so that you don't have different. If you have different image with different size, there's a way everything will just be adjusting. It will not look good. But once the sizes are the same thing, the slider will make more sense. So now we've completed the first section. That's the slideshow. Let's go back. So let's add another section. Let's look at it here. So the next section we have here is this section, which is the rich text. So let's go back to the Fashion Hub 99. So let's click on add section. So this is rich text. So you click on it, then you click on add. So the next thing is to give it a heading. So let's go back and see the heading here. Okay, I have it as only the best fashion item you can think of. So let me just copy it. Then for the text, so let me just copy the text that I have here. Don't forget, you can have different arrangements for your section. It's not compulsory to use the same section that I'm using, so you can rearrange yours. So once we are done with this section, let me just save this. So let me go back. So we have two sections now. Then the next section that we are having is this section, which is the collection list. They call it collection lists. So let's go back to our store. Let's click on add section. So so this is its collection list. We click on add. So with this now, we have 2 collections. It's showing us 2 collections, but on this particular store we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see we have 4 collections on a roll. So let's just add 2 more. So now these are the 4 collections. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. The next thing is to select a particular collection. Don't forget, we've done how to create a collection. So once you click on, let's click on the first one. So you select a collection. So let's see, the first collection we have here is t-shirts. So let's select t-shirts. Then you click on select. So t-shirt is already selected. Then the second one, we are having trouser followed by sneakers. So let's do that. So once you select it, you select collections. So let's look for trousers. Select. Then the third one, which is sneakers, select collections, sneakers, select. And then the last one is watches, select collections, watches, so you select. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirt, trousers, sneakers, watches. Don't worry about the product. It's showing us different products. That's just picking a random product from the collection, so it's not necessarily going to show the same product as what we are having here. But that is how you create. That's how we've done this particular section now. So let's look at the next section we are having here. Is this section is called the featured collection. That means you are featuring just one collection. You can see this is a collection for t-shirts, so that's why all the products we are having under this section is t-shirts. So let's add it to this men fashion up 98 that we are creating. So let's go back, you click this arrow, then let's add that section. So add section, featured collection. So you click on featured collections, you click on add. So you can select how many products per row, either 4 if it is 4, you can, or 5 if it is 5. You can see, so all the changes you are making will be showing you live on this section. So let's leave it as 4. I think okay, this is 4, so let's leave also this one too as 4. Then how many rows do you want? So let's leave it as 2 rows. So if you want to save the amount, and then you want to show compared price, so let me take this also. Then you select the collection that you want to feature on this section. So let's select collection. Don't forget this is t-shirt, so let's also select t-shirts. So once you select it, you can see the product will populate itself. So the products, you can see the product will show up immediately. So once you click on select, then this featured collection, this is what we are having here. So you can change the text from, if you don't want featured collection to be showing here. So like here I have best selling t-shirt. So let me copy this. So instead of having featured collection, so best selling t-shirts. So don't forget to always save. So when that is done, let's go back. So let's see the next section that we are having. Okay, is that of watches. So, and this watches is also a featured collection. So let's go back to our store. So next, let's add another collection, featured collections. Click on add. So this time around is for watches. So let's just select watches, click on select, and then we have just one row. So right here we just have one row, and then okay, this is the one row and then 5 products. So let's make this one 5. So we can just adjust this to make it 5. So you can see 5 products and then one row. So okay, then this shows saved amount. If you look at this particular product, you can see it's showing that you are saving $18.38. If you are buying this product, you are saving $18.38. So that's because this is checked, show saved amount. So if I also check show compared price, compare that price, you can see this is it. You can see that means the product itself costs $77.88, but you can get it for $59.50. That means you are saving $18.38. So you can leave it checked. If you want all this to show, you just leave these two checked. So let me leave them checked because I want it to show. So once that is done, then this featured collection, I don't want featured collection. Let me see what I have here. Okay, watches with class. So let me copy it, and then I can paste it here. So you can see watches with class. So don't forget to always save. So let's go back. So this is the next collection that we are having, and for this collection we are having it, it's called featured products. So let's go and add this collection. So let's click on add section, featured products. You click on add. So right here you can select the product that you want to feature. You want to feature on this section. So I click on select products. So you can just select any product that you want to feature. So let me just use the same product I used here. Okay, well, let me just use this. So under this, you can also show quantity selector. Just pay attention to this place. So once I click on show quantity selector, so you can see the buyer can, right from the front of the home page, select how many quantity they want. Then if you want to show vendor, you can also click here to show vendor. You can see the main fashion of 98 will appear. If you want to enable image zoom, right now if I hover over this image, nothing is happening. But if I should enable image zoom, you can see it will zoom the image. So it is left to you. These are some of the things that just can make add more features and little difference to your store. If you want to show the social sharing button, this is it. If you want to show social sharing button, if you uncheck it, it will disappear. So if you want it, you can also leave it checked. So I don't want to show vendor, and then so that is it for this section. So let's go back and add the next section. So let's look at main fashion of 98 and see what's the next section. So we have this next section here, which is also a featured collection for the sneakers. So let's go back. So now let's click on add section. So that is featured collections. Click on add, and then right here we have 4 products per row and 2 sections. So products per row 4, section 2 sections. So let me also check this show compared at price. So now let's select collection. So sneakers. So once you click on sneakers, select. Okay, so let me just return it to one row, because right here we have that means we only have 7 products under this collection, under the collection for sneakers. So that's why this place is empty, or I can just reduce the row to 3. So you can see all this are just left to you. So let me just leave it to 3 instead of, right here we are having 4 and 2 rows, because we have up to 8 products. So let's say, let me just leave it as 3 products per roll, and then 3 products per roll, and then we are using 2 roll. So now we are done with this section. Let's go back. Let's see the next section that we have on this store. So right here we have collection list for sunglasses and underwear. So I click on add section, collection lists, click on add. So we already have these 2. So that's sunglasses. So let me select collection, sunglasses, select. So the next one is underwears, then select. So make sure you keep you save from time to time. So now we've been able to add. So we've added all the sections that we have here. So we've added all the sections. So you can see we still have the option to add more section, but that's where we are going to stop. And let me just show you. You can see that we didn't even use all the section that is available. We didn't use this blog post. So if you want to add a blog post, you can also add it. Newsletter, map, video, custom content. So you can just choose any of this section to add to your store. It's not compulsory you use the same arrangement I use for this particular store. And you can also rearrange if for any reason you want to rearrange. Maybe this collection list, for instance, this section here, you want it to take it up and bring this down. You can just drag. So you can see, you can just drag this up, so you can see. So you can always rearrange it by dragging it. So if you want to take it maybe to this place, so you can see. So you can always drag to rearrange it. So now we've been able to create all the sections for the home page. So let's see what our store currently looks like. So let me just So you can see, so this is what our store currently looks like. So I haven't add all those sections. So here the slider, here we have the rich text, the collection lists. Here is a featured collection. Here is another featured collection. Here is a featured product. You can see the image zoom. When we hover over the image, this is the quantity selector. So buyer can select how many quantity they want and then add to cart or buy it now. So this is another featured collection for the sneakers, and then this is another collection list. Okay, so one thing I noticed that this place we still have it as featured collection instead of work with confidence. So let's quickly change that instead of having this featured collection. So let's go back to the back end of the store. So you can just scroll down. So for this featured collection, now let's change this featured collection to what we have here, work with confidence. So let me copy it. So this is it. So let me change it to work with confidence so you can see. So let's just save. So now let's go back. So another section that I want to work on is the footer. So let's click on the footer. So you can see this is the footer here. We have the quick links, get in touch, and newsletter. This is it, quick links, get in touch, and then the newsletter. So the first one, let's look at the footer that we're having here. So let's do this. So we are having the quick links and then newsletter, and then this first one here. So this place where we have get in touch is the first one, quick links and then newsletter. So this place where we have get in touch, we can easily change the text. So the heading is saying get in touch, but what we have here is the name of the store, Men Fashion Hub 98. So let me copy it. So if I should paste it here, so let me just change the 98 to 99. So Men Fashion Hub 99. So the text also you can change it. So let me use the same text. Okay, then for the container width, so let me leave it as 33% so that everything will be equal. So 33. So that is it for this one. So the next one is quick links. So for the quick links, so right here is the quick links. For these quick links, we have the list of pages under this quick links. So let's come back. So for quick links, select the menu that we want to appear there. So that's the footer menu. Select that and you click on select. Then for the container width, make it 33. And then for the newsletter, so the newsletter I'll just leave it like that. So you can see promotional for promotion news, new product sales direct to your inbox. So let me just leave this like this, the way it is, and then you save. So now I haven't done all this. The next thing is, now you can see we are all what we've been working with sections. So the next thing is the theme settings. So what the theme setting is going to do is, so let's click on it. So here under the theme setting, you can change the color, typography, favicon. You can see the different options that are under the theme settings. So now let's start with the color. So once I click on colors, so you can see these are the colors that are there. Now we are going to be using the colors that I use here. I didn't use much color. I use more of blue and black. So let's just bring in those colors. So now for the primary content, so once you click on it, the color I use here is let me just enter the X code. Also, you can also use your own color. It's not necessarily compulsory you use the same color I'm using. So 9. So yeah, so this is the color I use. So let's see the changes here. So you can see more categories, the color has changed. If if you should scroll down, you can see this buy now and add to cart, but color, it has changed, more category change. So once you are changing the colors, you'll be seeing the effect immediately. So I think that's the only thing that's the only thing I changed there. So let's go to the header. So for the background, the header is this section, is I left it as white. So for the text and link, so I use something a little darker, 212. Okay, so for the cards, I left it like that. Then the main menu background, which is this main menu background, so let's click on it. So I also use the same shade of blue, that is 38679D. So you can see. So for the main menu items, I still left it at white. So for the text, body, I already have the X code. Okay, and once you keep using a particular color, you can see recently used color, it will appear here. So this is 2121. Then for the heading, so if you look at it, so that means this is the heading. You can see the color is now more darker. Color is more darker. So let's look at the footer. So let me scroll down to the footer. So for the footer background, for the background color, so I changed it from white, and then the color I used is, that's 474747. So for the text, I made it white. So for the social media, I left it like that. So let me save again. So you can see this is what I haven't changed all the color. So let me refresh this so that we can see it from the front end. So this is what our stock currently looks like. So gradually is looking good. So now what we are trying to create is something like this, and we are getting there gradually. So let's go back. I haven't changed the color. So let's look at typography. So for the typography, the only thing I changed there is the heading. So the only thing I changed there, let's go back. So the font, I left it like that. The only thing I changed, like I said, is the heading style. So you can also change your own typography, depending on your store. So some kind of store might need some kind of different or specific typography, but whatever typography you are going to be using, just make sure it's something that is visible for the visitors to see, not something too fancy that it will be difficult for visitors to be able to understand what the text is saying. So you can see the typography, I've changed only that of the heading. So it also changed the price. So that's the only thing I changed. So let me go back. So let's add favicon. So favicon, if you are in case you don't know favicon is that icon that you see beside on your tab. For example, if you're on Shopify, you'll be seeing that S with a bag. So this is the logo you are going to be using. Let me select that, the favicon. And if you are on Facebook, you are going to that F icon you see on your tab when you are browsing Facebook on your laptop. That's what we mean by favicon. So I haven't selected that. So you click on it, click on select. So that you've selected already. So you can go back. So for the cards, so we have different card type, the modal, the page, the drawer. So let me just leave this like this. Then for the price formats, there's nothing specifically to change. Then the checkouts. So for the checkouts page also, you can also change the color of your checkouts, but I like to leave it very simple. The only thing I need to add is the logo. So let me select it and add the logo. So select. So I added the logo. So let's go back. So let's see what else we have here. So let me save. So now we've so one more thing that I want us to do is, on that section, is to add a logo. So if you want to add a logo, instead of having the name of your store over here, if you want to have a logo here in place of what we have here, Men Fashion Hub 99. So on that section, if you click on header, so you have the opportunity of adding a logo. So let's select a logo. So select image. So this is the logo I'll be using, and I click on select. So you can see, so instead of having the Men Fashion Hub 99, so we already have a logo. So let's go back, and then we can click on save. So with this now, we've been able to customize our store to make it look like this. So having done that, we can now go back to the dashboard. So let's take a look at our store now. So let me refresh this. So this is what our store is, but let's refresh so that all the changes we can see it. So you can see this is now this is what our store currently looks like. So this is the store we've just created, and right here is the demo store that we are trying to create something similar, or exactly, not only similar but exactly. And we've been so now let's go to the next thing we have on our list. So when we talk about domain name, we are talking about your store name. For example, if you look at this, what we have here, we are having men-fashion-hub-99.myshopify.com. If you look at this name, it doesn't sound good. So let's say someone is asking that, oh, what's the name of your store? And you say, oh, the name of my store is men-fashion-hub-99.myshopify.com. You can see that doesn't sound good to the ear. So now, in order for you to change this what we are having here, so from the back end of your store, from the admin side, so once you come over to domains, so like I said, is the name of your website, of your store. So you have the option of either connecting an existing domain. That means if you have a domain name already, or you can decide to buy a new domain. So let's say we want to buy a new domain. So once you click on buy new domain, so you enter the name of the domain you want to buy. That is the store name. So you enter the domain you want to buy. So now we can get a domain like menfashionhub99.com. So you can see, instead of having men-fashion, you can see the name is available. So if you want to buy this domain now, you can go ahead and click on buy. So instead of having something like men-fashion-hub-99.myshopify.com, you can just buy a domain name menfashionhub99.com. So it will be easy for people to visit the store, to remember the name. So once you enter the domain name you want to buy, then if it is available, you can say this particular one is available at $14 per year. So you click on buy. So once you click on buy, then you add your payment method. So you can either enter your card details. So you can either pay with your credit card or you can pay with PayPal. So whichever one you want to pay with, once you pay, then your domain will be connected to your store, and that is how you add a domain. So before we go ahead and pick a plan and disable store password, so we are currently on the front end of the store we've just created, and let's say we want to purchase this 3D short sleeve t-shirt, and I click on it. So once I click on it and I click on buy it now, so you can see what is showing up. Oh, something went wrong. It says checkout system is disabled. you must choose a plan and enter your credit card details before checkout is enabled. So what it means is that we have to pick a plan before we can check out. So in order to check out, so we go back to the back end of the store. So you might be seeing something like this: select a plan. So you tell you how many days left to your free trial, select a plan. So you can decide to click on this select a plan. So from here you'll be able to select the plan that you want. And look at it, it says pick a plan to use when your free trial ends. There is no risk. If Shopify isn't priced for you, cancel before, then to give you a date, that is 14 days, at the end of your 14 days, and we won't charge you. So what it means is that, so you can go ahead and pick a plan. So to pick a plan, I would recommend you start with this, with the basic Shopify. That's if you are still just starting. But if you have been in it for long and you understand much, you can then go for this option. But just since you are just starting out, you can just decide to choose this $29 per month plan. So to choose this plan, you click on choose this plan. So then you select your billing cycle. So let me select this $29 per every 30 days. So then you select the payment method. Maybe you are paying with your credit card or you want to pay with PayPal. So whichever one you choose. So once you click on add credit card, I'm using credit card. So I'm going to enter my my card details. So when you are done with your entering your details, you click on confirm. Okay, so right here you can see billed now is $0. That means you will not be charged. But make sure if you are paying with either your credit card or your PayPal, make sure you still have at least maybe $1 or $2 in it, just to test if the card is actually working. So make sure you have something in it, but you will not be charged anyway. But it's important to have something in it. So once you are done, you can see billed now is $0. Then you click on start plan. So once you've done that, the next thing now is to remove our store the store password. So you can click on online store. You come to, once you even click on online store, it will appear here. You can see disable password. So once you click on disable password, so this is the section. So you uncheck this part that says enable password, and then you save. So settings save. So now we can go to our store now. So once on this product, once you click on buy it now, so you can see now this is our checkout page. You can see that we can now access our checkout page. So that is how you pick a plan and then you remove store password. So when we talk about Shopify apps, they help you to add more functionalities to your Shopify store. So let's take for example this Men Fashion Hub 98. If you look at this bar that you are seeing here, this red bar, and with this notification that congratulations, you've got free shipping. You know, it's an app that is making this possible. So let's scroll down again. If you look at this, recommended for you, and then we have these products. That means when a buyer or a customer is viewing a particular product, they are on a product page, and they scroll down, they have opportunity to see more products, and this can help you increase more sales, because while the buyer is seeing this, and maybe the buyer add this to cart, and the buyer scroll down and see, oh, these jeans, and say, okay, let me add it to cart, can easily add this to cart. You know, with that, it helps to increase sales. This is an app. There's an app that is doing all this. Also, this recommended for you. Also, if you look at this live chat, where we have this chat with us, so once a buyer can also chat using their Facebook account, is also an app that is doing it. So these are some of the apps that are available on Shopify store. So let's go back to our own store. Now these three apps that I've just shown you are the apps on this Men Fashion Hub 98, which is the demo store that I showed earlier. So we have a notification bar at the top. We have this an app that is doing this, and then we have a live chat button. So let's go ahead and add these three apps to the store we've just created, to this Men Fashion Hub 99. So to do that, so let's go to the back end of our Men Fashion Hub 99. the store we just created. So you click on apps and you'll be taken to this page. So right here we already have one app in store, which is Oberlo. This is it here. So let's visit the app store. So the app that we use for this bar is free shipping bar. We call it free shipping bar. So let's go and add that app. So now this is the app store. So once you click on visit the Shopify app store, you'll be taken to this page. You can see there are lots of apps there. So you can see there are lots of apps with different, a lot of them have different functions. Some are similar, and also we have some that are free. You can see free plans available. We have some that are paid, free to install. You can see them. So the ones that we are going to be adding now is the free shipping bar. So we can just search for it. So free shipping bar. So this is its free shipping bar. So you can see there are other apps also. Like I said earlier, there are lots of apps. Some of them offer similar free, but let's use this free shipping bar. So you click on add app. So then you click install app. So now this the app has been installed. Let's see, it's still loading. So now free shipping bar, you can create a bar by clicking create new bar. So let's create a new bar. So you click on create new bar. So we can choose the basic. So let's see, let's choose this. So you can enter the text that you want to appear. So let me just copy this. Congratulations, you've got free shipping. So let me enter it. Congratulations, you've got free shipping. So these are the settings that are under this free shipping bar. So select a display position. Top bar pushes down the rest of the pages. Always visible while scrolling. Yes. So let's deal with the color. So the text color, I want it white. So the background, I want it red. So there's the free and the paid. So then for the fonts, so let me select this quicksand. So you can also select the font size and every other things, So let me just click on save. So bar created successfully. So let's go back to our store now and just let's refresh and let's see. Okay, so this is it. Free shipping for orders over. Okay, let's correct this. Free shipping for orders over. So let's go back to the app. So let me click on edit. So initial message. Congratulations, you've got free shipping. So there are other settings that you can take your time to go through with this free shipping bar. So let me save. So let's go back and refresh. Okay, congratulations, you've got free shipping. Alright, so now we've been able to add this to our store. So the next app we are going to be adding is this chart. So is this chart. So let's go back to this Young Fashion of 99. So let's also visit the store again. So visit the Shopify App Store. So let me close this. So let me that's Facebook Chats. So that's the name of that app, Facebook Chats. So this is it, Facebook Chats. Let's see, is that it? No, this is it. So Facebook Messenger Live Chats by Omega. So click on Add App. So then click on Install App. So the next thing is to connect it with Facebook, and make sure you're already logged into your Facebook account while you are installing this app. So let me connect it with my own Facebook account. So let me click on Connect with Facebook. So connect page successfully. So now I've connected it with my Facebook. So these are other settings that you can just do with it. So once you connect it with your Facebook account, then you can also select the page that you want to link to this Shopify store. So by default, it has already it's connected to the main fashion hub 98 page. But in case you want to change it, you can just click here to change the page. So you can see, once you click on Edit Settings, you'll be able to select from the list of from the pages that you have, or if you have only just one page, you see it appear. So I have a page for it is main fashion hub 99. So I click on Next and I click on Done. So I click on Connect. So I've connected to main fashion hub 99. So I've created this page already, main fashion hub 99. I've created it already and I've connected this page to this store. So there are other settings that you can do. So the icon position, so it's currently, so chat icon position on your website left to right is currently 90%. So then the greeting message, hi, how can I help you? So this is it. It's showing you to show you how can I help you. So you can decide to change it, or you can just leave it like that. It's okay like that. So the icon, so which icon you want? Is it the Facebook? Is it this or this? So if you look at it here, so then chat with us, this text here, chat with us. If you want to change it, but you can also leave it like this. So if you want it small, medium, this is talking about size. Then for the color, so you can as well change this color. So you can give it a custom color. You can change the background, you can change the icon and the text color. So these are different. Then the display option also, you can also working time, always show, select working time. Maybe you want it to be showing when you are going to be online or available to answer questions. So all these are options that are available for you. So once you are done, you click on Save Settings. So you can save settings successfully. So now let's go back to the front end of our store, and then let's refresh. So this is it, you can see. So the chat with us button just popped up. So once they click on it, so you can see, so you can either continue as a guest. So you can ask a question. Let's say, do you have, so you can see this question that just popped up, is anyone available to chat? I have a question, can you help? So let me say I want to ask a question. Hello, do you have purple sneakers? So now once you send this message as a buyer, once a buyer sends this message, you are going to receive this message. My phone just make a beep now because the message has been delivered to my phone. So once the buyer reply, you are going to see the reply will also pop up here. So let's say I'm a buyer and I've sent a message to the store owner that hello, do you have purple sneaker? So now I've received the message. Let me reply. So yes, we do. So if I click on send, I'm replying from my phone. You can see it's appearing right on the screen. So let's say as a buyer, I'll go also again. I want to reply, and I reply with great. So you can see my phone just beep because I've received the message as a store owner. So you can see. So that is how the live chat works. So you can then end the chat and then continue. So let's just close this. So now we've been able to add this notification bar, this free shipping bar. That congratulations, you've got free shipping. We've been able to add the chat with us with Facebook. So the next thing we want to add again to this store that we've just created as Men Fashion Hub 99 is this app. So the app that we use for this, we are going to be using for this is upsell recommendation. So let's go back to the Shopify app. So let's go back to the Shopify app store. So you click on visit the Shopify app store. So the name of the app is upsell recommendation. So upsell recommendation. So here's the app, upsell recommendation by Inonic. So you click on it. So it's a free app. So you click on add app. So you click on install app. So you can just make sure you go through all this. Let me just skip it just to save us time. So here you are going to select where you want the app to appear. Is it on your home page, on product page, or cart page? So I want it to appear on my product page and on my cart page. So I'll check this and I'll check this. So that means what we are having here, this recommended for you, it will appear on the product page and cart page. So that's under recommendation widget. Then the next thing is to design settings. So here you can select the number of products, max products per slide. This is what it means. For this one, I'm having 3 products in per slide. So you can see 1, 2, 3, max product per slide. Okay, number of products is so you can select the number of products, max product per slide. So align. So these are settings that you can just go through and then you set anyone that best suits you. Once you are done, you click on save. So under product optimization tips, let's see what we have here. Okay, still let's go back to design settings. So under this design settings, okay, under content, so this is the options we can set under content. So the next one is, let's go to style. So on this style now, you can change colors and then the font. But before we do that, let's go back to our store and refresh. Okay, let's check one product and let's see if the app is already working. So let's select this collar long shirts. So you can see recommended for you. You can see we have 4 products. So under content, remember max product per slide, we selected 4. So that's why we are having it here as 4. So the next thing you might want to do is the color. So you can also change this color, the product color, the price color, the add to cart color, and the button itself. So that you do that under style. So you can see add to cart button. You can change the font color, the background over color, also the heading. You can also change the font color. This particular column is for product name, so for the product name also you can change the color. So for the product name, maybe I want it to be very dark. Then for the heading, you can just play around with this, and when you are done, you click on save. You can see settings has been saved. And by the time you come to the front end of your store and then you refresh, you are going to see the changes. So once you come to the front end of your store, you are going to see the changes. So those are the 3 apps that we've just added. There are more apps that you can add, but it's not compulsory you add everything. Just make sure you know why you are adding and the importance of those apps. So that is it on how to add apps. So if I should refresh this page now, it will show me all the apps I have installed. So right now we have 4 apps. So that is Facebook Messenger live chats. We have the free shipping bar, Oberlo, and upsell recommendation. So that is how you add an app to your Shopify store. On the settings page, you come to general. So there's an option there that to show the store name, your store contact email, then your customer email. So you can see the options here. Your customer will see this email if you email them, so you can as well change your customer email. And then your store address, so you have your legal name of business, your phone number, your street. So if you want to change this, you have the opportunity of changing this. So your time zone, then your unit system, so metric unit. Under it we have the kilo or gram. If you want to change it to imperial system, where you are going to be having pounds and ounce, then you can also change it. So you can also edit other ID formats, which is optional, but it is left to you. Then your store currency, we were here earlier to change the store currency. So those are the options that are available under the general settings. There are other options under the settings page. We've looked at the general, we've looked at payments. This is where we set up payments. We've looked at the checkout, the shipping and delivery. So other ones are the tax, location, notification, gift card, files, sales channel, plan and permission, store language, billing, and legal. So these are other things that you can also look at. They are very easy to understand and straightforward. I didn't touch the tax because the taxing system for different countries have different taxing system, and especially for e-commerce. So it's important you find out the taxing system in your country, in the country you are operating from, and also where you are, the countries that you are going to be selling to as regards to e-commerce. Then once you click on it, you'll be able to set the tax up properly. So that is it for taxes. Then for plans and permission, we looked at it. So here is where you can upgrade your plan, and then you can also give permissions. So you can also give permissions. You can add staff. So currently, for the accounts that we are currently using, we have the opportunity to add 2 more staff to this plan. So depending on your plan, higher plan give you opportunity to add more staffs. So you can just go through each of these settings and see what they are all about. But the important ones as covered in the course of this video, which is the general, payments, the checkout, shipping. Tax is also important, so make sure you check this out. Like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, that Shopify is a platform created for e-commerce store. So there are some features that every e-commerce store needs to have, which you will find in Shopify, some of which is the customers. So once you click on these customers, you can see what we have here. Because it's a new store and we don't have any customer, but if you look at it here, it says manage customer details. It says this is where you can manage your customer information and view their purchase history. So you find those information under this under customers. So the next one is analytics. So this analytics will show you your total sales, online store sessions, returning customer rate. Once you start making sales and you start getting traffic to your store, all this you are going to be start seeing some figures that will make sense to you. So you can see sales by social source, top product by unit sold, online store session by location. These are information that will let you to know if your store is making sales or not. You can see how many people are online, returning customer, and all these are very important. You can use it to calculate your success rate for your Shopify store. So this is then the reports, the report. Then we have the live view. So the live view will tell you visitors right now, how many people are on your store right now, today's total, and then the total sales, how much sales you've made for the day. It's going to give you those details. So that is it under analytics. Then for marketing also, so you are going to see your marketing overview on this page. So then on discounts, so this section under discounts is where you can create discounts. So manage discounts and promotion. So if you want to create discounts, you head over to discounts and then you click on create discount code. So you can give your discount code a name. So let's call this 10% off. Okay, let me just, instead of 10, let me name it new customers. So new customers, so you can name it, give it that discount code. Say customer will enter this discount code as checkout. So what type of discount you want? Is it percentage? Is it fixed amount? Is it free shipping? Is it buy X get Y? That means maybe buy $10 items you get buy $100 items you get $10 free, or this off. So then the value by percentage, because you are currently set percentage. If it's fixed, once I click on fixed, so how much discount you want to give. So then applies to, is it the entire order, specific collection? This is very easy to set up. So once you just select the information, active date, when do you want to run the discount, or when do you want the discount to be active. So once you select all this, you click on save, and with that you've been able to set up discounts. So that is it, some of the features I want to cover under this particular part of this video. So we've looked at customer analytics, marketing, and discounts. Okay, so now that we are done with the store, we are done creating our store. So the next thing for us to do is to make a test order. So right here we are on the store Men Fashion of 99. So let's use one of these products. So this full sleeve t-shirt is one of the products we have on our store, Men Fashion of 99. So let's order it to make a test order. So maybe we want the white, so you can select the color, the size, whichever one, and then you click on buy now. So we have clicked on buy it now. So right here we enter the information. So now I'm acting as a buyer now. So let me put in my details as a buyer. So let me put in my email. So the shipping address, so the first name, let me just use let me just say my name. Let me just put in a name like so let me just use that name. So then for the address, so before I put in the address, look at the countries. So if you click on the countries, see that we have only these 4 countries here: Australia, Canada, UK, and US. That's because those are the countries that we can ship to, which I've explained in the settings. So let me just select United States, and then for the states, so let me just select one of the states and enter a zip code. So don't forget then the address. So I haven't filled all these details as a buyer. So this is the product here. So now we don't know the shipping yet because we are still entering the address. And this is the total cost of the product. That's $22.98. So once I'm done, let me click on continue to shipping. Okay, I didn't add the phone number. So remember, we select phone number as required when setting up the checkout on the checkout page. So I haven't had the phone number. Let me click continue to shipping. So now you can see our shipping method, free shipping, because that's what we are offering. Then this is the address we are shipping to. So next thing, we click on continue to payments. So you can see the total here. The shipping is free. As means the you are going to be paying for shipping, the price will appear here and then the total will be here. So now let's click continue to payment. And here's the details, and here's an option to add a tip. So this is another great feature that Shopify added to their platform. So now let me go ahead and fill in the card details. I'm using Bogus Gateway, so I'm going to be using a payment and the card details for this Bogus Gateway. So I click on pay now. So you see your order is being processed. So let's just wait for it to load. So you can see, so thank you Anthony, because this is the name I use as the buyer's name. So by the time you scroll down, you can see the information here. So this is the shipping address, this is the buyer's name, the shipping address, and then the buyer's phone number and the free shipping. So as a buyer now, the buyer can click on continue shipping. So right here, the buyer will be redirected back to the store and the buyer can continue shipping. So now, when the order is being made, as the store owner, let's go back to the back end of our store. So let me refresh this page. You can see these orders. It's currently 2. Let's see. So now it's showing 3. So let me click on it. So this is the order I've just made. This order 1002. These 2 orders here are the one I did before now, just to test the system if everything is in place. So this is the order I've just made, order 1003. So if I should click on it as the store owner, so this is the other details. Also, if I should go to as the buyer now, if I should go to the email I entered when I want to make the order, so this email, if I should check it, so you can see I'll also receive an email as a buyer. The buyer will also receive email of their order. You can see Men Fashion Up 99. Thank you for your purchase. Hi Anthony, we are getting your order ready to be shipped. We will notify you when it has been sent. So the buyer will also receive an email confirming that their order has been received. The total will be there. You can see the contact information. It will also be sent to the buyer. So now let's go back as the store owner now. So as the store owner, to fulfill the order, so that's the next thing we want to be looking at, which is the last thing on our list. If you look at it, we've made a test order. We are in 17. We've made a test order. The next thing is, how do you fulfill an order when you receive an order? So let's continue. So once you receive an order like this and then you open it on the order dashboard, on your dashboard, you click on orders and you are directed here. So you click on fulfill in Oberlo. Before you click on it, right here is showing the customer details. So this is the customer name, the contact information, the shipping address and everything, then the total. So once you just click on fulfill in Oberlo, note that you must have the Oberlo Chrome extension installed. It's very important. Have it installed. So this is it here. So once you click on fulfill in Oberlo, so here is it. It will appear in your Oberlo. This is it, 1003. So this is the order. So once you click on order products, you click on order products. This is it here. So once you click on it, you'll be directed to AliExpress. Make sure you already have an account with AliExpress. So once the product appear, you click on buy from this buyer. So look at this. You can see filling shipping information. Just look at this and pay attention to what we have here. You see that it's going to change because the shipping information that the buyer filled will automatically replace whatever shipping information that you are having already. So you can see the shipping of information has been imported directly from Shopify into AliExpress with the help of Oberlo. So this is it. Verify your buyers. Okay, please verify buyer's address. It will show you, and then here is the buyer's address. So now we've verified that, okay, this is the buyer's address. Because if you should go back to our store and if you look at it, this is the shipping address, which is the buyer's address. So it has automatically been imported. You don't have to, you don't need to start copying and pasting it yourself. So this is it here. So if you should scroll down, this is the item that was ordered. So then look at this short note. I'm drop shipping. please do not put any invoice, QR code. Okay, promotion, let me see, QR code, promotion, I can't see what's there. Ship as soon as possible for repeated business. So this will appear, this text will appear by default. Before you have to type it yourself, but now Oberlo and Shopify have made it automatic. They'll just put this text. And most of the suppliers on AliExpress, they understand the concept of dropshipping, so they know what to do when they see these notes. So once you are done, you can see the shipping information is already there. So the next thing is to make payments. So you can either use your card, your web money, or whichever payment system you want to use. Once you have entered all these details and you click on confirm, then you can place your order. Now look at this. This is the amount you are going to be paying. This is $15.61. Meanwhile, the buyer paid $23.98. So the difference now is your profits. So once you are done, you click on place order, and then the order has been placed. It will be shipped to the buyer on your behalf. So you don't need to do anything about the shipping. So once that is done, you come back to the back end of your store. So where you have this so this mark as fulfilled. So once you've ordered the product on AliExpress, you come back to your store and click on mark as fulfilled. Then you see this send fulfillment request. So you can click send fulfillment request. So item fulfilled. So let's wait for this to load. So once you send the fulfillment request, the buyer will receive another email confirming that the order is on their way. So let me go back to the email I use as a buyer. So this is the email. You see a shipment for order 1003 is on the way. So let me open it. So your order is on the way. Your order is on the way. Track your shipment to see the delivery status. So the buyer will also receive another email as soon as you fulfill the order. So with that, guys, we've come to the end of this tutorial on how to create a Shopify dropshipping store with Oberlo and AliExpress. So far we've covered all these steps that has been listed right here. We've covered everything from the introduction to how to make a test order and how to fulfill an order. So I'm going to leave a timestamp in the description of this video. So in case you want to come back and check any part of this video, just check the description. You'll find a timestamp that will take you to the video. And so with that, you can go ahead and create your own Shopify dropshipping store. So to get started, just go to ekprosperblog.com/Shopify, and then to sign up, and then you'll get a 14 days free trial to get started. So I'm going to leave all the links I mentioned in this video in the description. The link to sign up to AliExpress, also to install the Oberlo app. I'm going to leave everything in the description of this video. Subscribe, kindly click on the subscribe button and the little bell icon beside the subscribe button. And my name is Prosper, and I'll see you all in another video. Thank you very much.